The Banshee of Ireland, the real ghost who cries before you die. Have you ever heard a woman crying, deep in the night, from far away, but close enough to chill your spine? If you have, you probably didn't know who she was, because this is not just any cry. This is a secret, buried deep in Irish hills, hidden in folklore, and feared for generations. This is the cry of the Banshee, and to the Irish, it means only one thing: someone is going to die. Ireland, 1957. Lahinch, County Clare. Nestled between rolling green hills and the Atlantic's roar, there stood a quiet village, and in that village lived the O'Sullivan family, a father, mother, and 6 children. Simple people, hardworking, ordinary, until one night, something came for them. That night, as thunder rolled and wind howled, young Katie stood by the window, whispering to her mother, "Katie, Mom, who's crying outside the window?" Mother startled, crying, "Where?" "Katie, a lady, long hair, white dress." She looked at me, and then I ran. Her mother thought it was a dream, but the next morning news arrived. Patrick O'Sullivan, the eldest son working in the city, was found dead. Time of death, the exact hour Katie heard the cry. The village elders whispered again, "Elderly woman, that was the Banshee, she's returned." Bob O'Sullivan, father, "That's just old wives' tales. Crying doesn't mean death." Elderly woman, calm but firm, "No, not just any cry. When she cries, there's no coming back." A week later, the mother herself heard it, soft, mournful, right outside their bedroom window. She pulled the curtain, no one there, but she felt someone had been. Next day, Tom, the house help, died of a heart attack. The eldest son, Tommy, kept a diary. He wrote, "When I sit by the window, I feel her standing beside me. She doesn't speak, she cries. I feel her breath on my neck. If she comes again tonight, I'll ask her name." But Tommy never wrote again. 3 days later, his body was found in the pond. Police said he slipped, but Tommy knew how to swim. After Tommy's death, the house changed. The air was heavier. The walls whispered. Breath marks appeared on cold glass, but no one was there. Bob, "Father, this has to stop. I'm going to the church." Father Donnelly, an old village priest, listened carefully. "Father Donnelly, your daughter saw the Banshee. Your wife heard her cry. These are not just stories. I've seen what she can do. I'll come to your home. But remember, you don't stop her. You respect her." He came, prayed, blessed the house. Then a glass shattered by itself. 5 claw marks appeared on the wall. "Father Donnelly, something lies beneath your land. The spirit is trapped here. It wants peace or revenge." Old village records revealed the land once had a well, and decades ago, a teenage girl named Bridget was buried alive beneath it. Her crime? She was pregnant by a British soldier. Her family, shamed by the scandal, killed her before she died. She had cried greater than "I won't call anyone, but my crying will never stop." Not until someone finally listens. One night, the mother sat alone in the attic. She heard footsteps. A shadow passed the door. A woman stood still, soaked hair, white dress, red eyes. Mother, terrified. "Who are you? What do you want?" Banshee whispers, "One more is coming." She vanished. The family prepared to leave, but as they packed, little Johnny said, "Johnny," she said, "we can't leave. If we do, Mom will die." Mother, trembling, "Who said that?" "Johnny." "Who did you see?" "Johnny, the woman, by the window. She told me in my ear." Father Donnelly returned for one last prayer. As he blessed the house, the windows shook. The air stopped, and her cry became a scream. Banshee echoing scream, "You may leave, but you can't leave me." That night, the mother fell from the attic stairs. She died on the way to the hospital. The family left the village. The house still stands abandoned, crumbling, cold, but those who pass by still say they see a woman crying at the window. 25 years passed. The O'Sullivan family faded into memory, but the house remained. In 1982, Dublin journalist Neil Callahan went looking for real haunted places in Ireland. His search led him to that house. Locals warned him people may have left, but something still lives there. Neil stayed overnight. Cameras, recorders, sleeping bag, At 2:33 a.m., a woman's voice captured on tape, soft, shaking. Voice on tape, don't wake me, it hurts. Then footsteps from the attic. He rushed upstairs. No one but wet hair stuck to the wooden wall. He found a box. Inside a letter, a journal. Written by Anna O'Sullivan, the surviving daughter. No matter how far we ran, her cries followed us. I still hear her, as if someone in the family still owes her something. Neil searched local records. One old text revealed her full name: Bridget Nilfloyne, killed in 1842, buried alive for breaking village rules. And the most chilling part, Neil's grandmother was named Bridget too. Coincidence? Neil's choice. He returned to the old well, removed the cover. Cold wind rose from within, then Banshee soft. You came, you heard. I won't call again, but now my cry lives inside you. Neil passed out. Villagers found him the next morning. Alive but silent. He never spoke again, just stared out the window as tears ran down his cheek. But since that day, no one has heard the Banshee cry again. Her scream was passed on. So the next time you hear crying in the night, remember, the Banshee doesn't kill, she warns. And her story still lives. Thousands in Ireland swear they've heard her just before losing someone they loved. If one day you hear her too, maybe it's not you she's calling, but someone you know, because the Banshee never forgets. Call to action. Narrator tone, firm and inviting. This was the Banshee of Ireland, a terrifying tale from the shadows of Celtic folklore. If you love real horror stories, legends, and true supernatural encounters, subscribe now to History's Hidden Vault. Next time we take you inside Ireland's most haunted fortress, Leap Castle. Stay curious, stay brave, and beware of the cry that brings death.